everybody, welcome to my channel. I have a flip through for you today of a junk journal that I recently completed. This journal is made from cardboard. I've been experimenting with some different substrates for constructing junk journals. This journal started out like this, and the dimensions are, these two panels are 6 inches, and the spine is 1.5 widthwise or height, and the cutout sections, there's 3 cutout sections, and those are 1 inch each. The spine, this one is actually 2 inches across, and this one is, I think it's like 3. This journal has a lot of layering on the front. There's some lace and twine and different fabrics and book pages, and I have a special cardboard plate here where I have decoupaged a butterfly napkin and used glossy accents over it, along with some gesso and just some little hints of color. I have an old washer with an old piece of jewelry that I glued together. This word down here has glossy accents on it, and this book has a closure. I'm going to take this off so you can see. And this is the closure with all the charms on it. Put that to the side. And the binding that I used is a long stitch with a link variation. And I love it because it's it just adds more texture to the book. And I used an upholstery fabric that I've had forever. These are the tabs that are on the side, and I have left all of the threads on it, which can be clipped off, but I love them. I love just the tactile experience with all of the layers and the different textures. So let's go ahead and get inside. So in this book, I don't have a really strong theme, but I did use some pages from an old Vanity Fair book that I have, and from a few pages from Pride and Prejudice. So those are the 2 books that I used for, you'll see, for a couple different pages. And I used my little Scotty dog because it's one of my favorites. And then I also made a couple of tags that I used this other stamp on. That's also one of my favorites, and I embossed it with some gold embossing powder and used some of the upholstery fabric for a tab on top. And it says, follow your dreams, stop and listen, express yourself, artist's coupon, dreams come true. And I think it's really cool. So here we have a double pocket, and then there's another pocket over here. And there are some papers in here, some mixed media type papers that I wanted to use up, papers that I've made for various other projects. Also some papers that I made using my jelly plate, and I wanted this book to just be kind of funky. I also have some tea dyed papers in here and some stamping. This is another one of those papers that I created for another project and had left over, and it was sort of like a collage of different stamps using a Versamark, and then I went over it with pan pastels. And some more stamping. This is a handmade stamp that I have. It's one of my favorite handmade stamps. I also have ledger paper, and this is some of my avocado dyed paper, and I'll put a link below on how to make avocado dyed paper. So this is the middle of the first signature, and I have some little charms here. It says made for you, some little beads, and these are pockets on the side. Here is a belly band with a tag that has some decoupage and some paint on it, and a little collage here with I've also used some grocery bag to make some pages, and I have grunged up the pages and put gesso and paint on them so that you can use them for journaling. And this is a tuck spot just with a little collage on it, and I've tucked a piece of the avocado dyed paper in here. Some more of those papers I had from another project. Here's a bag from C's Candy, yum, and it just has a little note card in here. A little pocket here. Tuck. This is the blueberry dyed paper. Here I have a collage of sorts with various papers, and this is a journal card, and it says noted. Here I've done, this is the Pride and Prejudice, and we have a little tuck spot here. This opens up for a little journaling. Tippin' and a tuck spot. Here I have some more of the grocery bag pages with the butterfly decoupaged in the middle and paint and gesso spread out on the pages. Some more gesso and paint. And here's a tuck spot with a collage and a little fortune from a fortune cookie. Your troubles will cease and fortune will smile upon you. And a lot of times for dictionary pages, when I use those in my journals, I like to kind of reinforce them a little bit because they can be, you know, a little flimsy, a little delicate. So I will use gesso or paint or put fabric on it to kind of reinforce it. Here's a page from the Trader Joe's Fearless Flyer. Another note card. Another journal card. Little tuck spot. I like to do these burlap and paper flowers. I'll put a link below on a tutorial on how to make those. Little journal area. Here's a side pocket and another fortune cookie fortune. Now's the time to enjoy trying something new. I like that one. Side pocket with a journal card. I like having those secret little kind of journal spots. So for this dictionary page, I did something that I love the texture. I took some of my avocado dyed paper, paper bag, and tea stain paper, and I sewed them together, glued them to the dictionary page, and then I messed them up with gesso and some like off-white paint. And I love to journal on it, and it helps to reinforce the dictionary page. These are pockets, and I have another decoupaged butterfly. Here's another dictionary page that I've reinforced. Another belly band, and one last pocket and tag, and that's it for the book. And this is the back, and the spine is covered in upholstery fabric also. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.